Automatic has a question. Can the professor be outside the US? Do referees from outside the US add the same value?
So yes and yes, but it's important to look at the lineup of your referees as a whole. So if all of your referrers are from abroad, I don't think that that's good for your case because USCIS often wants to hear someone in the US. They want to hear the US perspective for your work or what you're going to be doing. And that's true across any of these case types. If your current employer, though, is in the US, and if you have a couple other US letters, it would be perfectly fine to get a professor maybe from the university you attended back home. A lot of times they have, the same CVs. It's very, very clear that they are distinguished professionals, distinguished professors, and experts in their field. And so it's really nice to have that voice. It can also be, I think, effective, especially in the O1 and the 81A cases, to have an international perspective. It does depend on your field to some degree. Like, it wouldn't necessarily make sense if you're doing a really niche thing in the US for a particular US industry and then have your professor from abroad weigh in. But if you are working for a multinational company and your work does impact a bunch of their locations around the world, having the international voice kind of gives you credibility in being able to impact your contributions. And so it can be a really valuable addition. I think my favorite cases are when I have 6 references and they're all from different countries and they're all saying the same thing, that the person is extraordinary. So don't discount it. Just make sure you have at least one US reference and that everything in it is relevant to your role in the US. And then the rest is all about reputation, whether it's national, international, or anything.